first of all, of course, it caught my attention. Like, for the main reason why I invited you, it's because of the road safety campaign that, you're actually pushing. And let's say you're like a road safety advocate at this point, right?
Yes, I am.
But it goes back to a story of like actually what pushed you to get to this point. And I know it's like just not an experience at times. Maybe people expect you to retell the story and everything, but we have to do it for the podcast first of all, so that we can just have some context to where you're coming from. And even thank you for just showing up to actually.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.
But just take us back to what inspired like this journey, because I'll just jump on the stories on and off and.
Okay, so flash forward 8 years ago. Yeah, it's been 8 years. 8 years ago, I was involved in a very bad road accident myself. The bus we were in caught fire. Yep.
Uh-huh.
I was just normal Sunday. I was sent by my mom to go buy some chicken. And so she was like, today I'm not going to drop you. You're going to use a Matatu. And of course, a Matatu, for those people who don't know, it's a bus. It's public means of transport. There are different types of them. But yeah, the bus I was in caught fire and 6 people died. And I was rushed to hospital. And the story was someone got into the bus with a jerrycan of petrol. I know. But that was the story we were given. And so my healing process started.
Wait, the bus caught fire?
Yeah, because someone got into the bus with a jerrycan of petrol.
So that's what exploded?
Yes, the jerrycan of petrol. And then because when this person bought the jerrycan of petrol, akaingia kwa Matatu, he placed it right next to the batteries. So for those people who don't know, like 8 years ago, hakukuwa na mishukilos, or that's when they had probably were about to start.
Uh-huh.
So our buses are... I
want you to fit perfectly in the frame.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then so I don't want it to block you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I should be visible.
Yeah. I mean, you so...
I see.
Yeah, I got you. I just want you to be... Yeah.
Okay, so what was I saying? So back then, the Mishuki laws were not such a thing. So our buses are structured in a way that right now the batteries are like zimefunikwa, they're under. Then the batteries were very much exposed or just open to the air. So when the guy bought the jerrycan of petrol, he placed it just behind the door where the batteries are normally are, and few meters are moving, or I don't know. It wasn't so long until I got into the bus, and then it started picking up more passengers, and then excess passengers. So suddenly, boom! Yeah, the bus was on fire.
The whole bus is on fire.
Yep.
Okay, now just I know maybe it's not something that you're always comfortable talking about, but of course the bus catches fire, but what next? Because I'm just trying to think, even if I was to put myself in your shoes, I don't know what I'm supposed to do next or what you should do next in such a scenario. Or what goes on in your head, like at that time, like, okay, there's an explosion, there's fire in Matatu, which is packed with people, I'm guessing, right?
Mm-hmm. Even excess passengers.
Excess passengers and everything. So, like, what's just the next move for you?
So, personally, when I realized, because I was like, what's happening? Because people were just coming behind. I had sat that seat from behind. So, people are just rambling, coming behind. They're like trying to access the emergency door behind the bus. So immediately what I did, I just went under because the whole bus is on fire. So I was like, if I continue standing, the heat was like, and the fire was coming behind.
Could you see the fire like?
Yeah.
Big fire like the way we see in the movie.
Actually,
I'm sorry to ask, maybe it's silly,
okay,
but
it's okay.
you know how we see
like
I just see this in the movies, yeah.
And it was like the explosion was big because now the fire started channeling out of the windows. It was that big because this is petrol. And then what happened was when the driver realized, oh, the bus is on fire, because people kept on telling him to slow down. And when the bus came to a stop, luckily it stopped right next to a car wash, of which the guys were not really helpful at the beginning because we do know the combustion or the combination of air. So this is petrol, highly flammable. So if you add air on it and water has H2O, it has air in it.
Yeah.
It was making the fire worse. So at some point they were like, stop using the fire because you're only making the fire worse. So yeah, there, I mean, inside, I went under, and the whole time I'm thinking it's a Sunday. I had just gotten from church. Like, I was so asking so many questions. I was like, Lord, like, what is happening? But yeah, more people coming behind. I lied flat because I opted to just go under. And then people are just stepping on me. And then one of the guys managed to break the emergency door, and then people started jumping off through the emergency door. And others were like trying to switch off the fire with all sorts of things. So personally, I had given up, by the way. I was like, okay, this is how it ends. It's a Sunday, nimetoka church. This is it. I mean, I've paid my dues, and it was in my middle of just like giving up and losing hope. I saw a window on my left. I was like, if my head can fit there, definitely my whole body can fit. I can squeeze myself. So that's actually what I did. Jumped out of the window. I was like, my head can fit. I was like struggling a bit, and then I jumped out of the window.
Were you feeling any pain during this process?
No.
Adrenaline, like you're not even feeling anything?
No, I wasn't feeling. It was after I jumped out of the window, I realized, damn, I was just from a burning Matatu, and I was screaming, shouting. And then I had a wig on back in the day, and it was like starting like, and then this guy just washed me with some sewage water on my face, and I was like, that's when everything just kept on coming to me, and I'm like, I realized I'm on, like I could feel so hot, or just some parts of me had like burnt a bit, my right arm, my face. And yeah, the emergency response, ambulances, and that's how my healing journey started. And that's what drove me to road safety right now, because I wanted to understand what caused that fire. And I was like, okay, I started digging and doing my research. When I realized it was someone with a jerry can of petrol, I was like, oh, how ignorant of us to, you're not supposed to carry a jerry can of petrol.
Yeah.
Leave alone place it inside a bus with people and right next to the battery.
Next to the battery.
Ignorance, or how would we call it right now? It's lack of knowledge, if you ask me. But yeah.
Because I think anyone who drives, who's ever been in that situation, but have I ever done that? No. But I've run with a jerry can to collect like just petrol, because when you're first time driver, at times you always
That's
like,
different.
I know, no, but I've been in situations where I think someone had a jerry can which had fuel, like, okay, but it's not like in a Matatu and next to a battery. But still, I don't think that's something that will ring at the back of someone's head. Like, this can actually cause an explosion and like just the whole car to catch fire. But, things happen, and,
Yep.
at times we can't even explain everything. But of course, now it takes you to this initiative now of just road safety campaign.
Yeah.
But before we get to that, also something I want to touch on is, and of course, you'll notice there's some questions maybe I might ask, and you want to rush through haraka, but
Bring them on.
But because somebody else might be going through that or would want